Hey, if you're an educator thinking about what's next, you are definitely going to want to hear this. A brand new executive decree just dropped, and it could completely change your plans for retirement. So today we're going to break down exactly what this means for you. Okay, let's get into it.
So let's just ask it straight up. Have you been thinking about retiring early? For a lot of folks in education, that's been more of a dream than a reality. But now? It's a very real possibility, thanks to a new decree that lays out all the rules and makes it a solid option.
And here it is. This is the document that's making it all possible. Executive Decree 2674. It's officially in effect, and it holds the key to this new voluntary early retirement option. So, let's see what it actually says.
All right, let's cut right to the chase. What are the new rules? What are the new age requirements? And most importantly, who actually qualifies? This is the real heart of the new decree.
So what are we talking about here? For men, the new starting line for early retirement is now 57 years old, and for women, it's 52. Now that is a big deal, and it really seems to acknowledge just how demanding a long career in education can be.
So who actually gets in on this? Well, the list is pretty long. We're talking teachers across all three educational levels, inspectors, supervisors, even school directors. Basically, if you're in a key role within the education system, this new pathway is very likely open to you.
Okay, so let's say you're eligible. That brings us to the next and probably the biggest question everyone has. If I do this, what will my pension actually look like? Well, the decree gives us a very clear formula for figuring that out.
And the magic number you need to remember is this one, 2.5%. This little number is the essential building block for your entire retirement calculation.
And you know what? The math here is actually pretty simple, which is great. For every single year of what they call actual service, so every year you've been on the job, you earn 2.5% towards your final pension. It's a direct link. The more years you've put in, the higher your pension.
Let's look at some real-world examples so you can see exactly how this works. Let's say you have 28 years of service. That gets you a pension of 70% of your reference salary. At 30 years, you're up to 75%. But here's the really important part. There's a ceiling. The absolute maximum you can get is 80%, and you hit that right at 32 years of service.
Okay, so you've checked the age requirements, you've done the math. Now what? How do you actually get the ball rolling and make this happen? Let's walk through the practical steps for applying.
The good news is the process itself isn't too complicated. There are just a few key things to remember. First, timing is everything. You have to submit your application within the first 3 months of the school year. Second, you just do it right at the school or institution where you work. And third, this is a big one, you have to be actively working when you apply. You can't be on leave. Now, this next part is absolutely crucial, and it comes straight from the decree. It basically says that as long as you meet all the official requirements, the age, the years of service, all of it, your employer cannot reject your application. It's not up for debate. It's your legally protected right.
Okay, just one final heads up on the money side of things, and this is really important. Once your pension amount is calculated and finalized, that's it. It's set in stone. It won't be reviewed or changed down the road, even if you decide to pick up another paying job later on.
So you might be wondering, why is this all happening right now? What's the strategy behind this new policy? To really get it, we need to kind of zoom out and look at the whole picture and what this is meant to do for the entire education sector.
So, what's the big idea here? Well, it really looks like they're trying to create a win-win scenario. This policy lets veteran educators who've given decades of their lives to this work retire with dignity. At the same time, it opens up a whole wave of jobs for the next generation of teachers just coming out of university. It's a move designed to refresh the workforce and fight unemployment all at once.
So, is this it? The perfect solution? A policy that gives a graceful exit to veterans while opening the door for new talent? It's a massive shift for the education sector, and it's going to have ripple effects for years. Will it strike the perfect balance, or could it maybe create an unexpected experience gap in our classrooms? That's the big question this change leaves us all thinking about.